Oh, what it do, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, just real quickly, and I'm going to keep this as simple as I can, this is for people who are looking to get back into Warframe. So if you're going to sit there and your questions are, is Warframe worth playing in 2024 or coming into 2025 if you see this video, and you might be thinking, well, what changed about the game? And I did want to get back into the game, but I just feel so lost. If any of these are questions that you guys have been having, hopefully look no further. My goal is to try and give you a little bit of guidance. Ultimately, I can't fully convince you to get into the game, but I just wanted to go and help you guys out wherever I can. So I'm going to start things off with a notepad. So I'm just going to go and put this up on the screen really quickly. And I want to go and talk about what we see here and how this all works as well. First of all, this notepad is going to be linked inside the description below. And if at any point any of this helps you, if you can and if you don't mind, leave a like on the video or share this video with a friend as well. Okay, but without further ado, let's go ahead and just talk about this notepad. So just real quickly, for those who are unaware or those don't know what's going on, I'm just going to read a couple of things off here and then show you some examples. So this document was updated just before the Warframe 1999 update. So the date as of right now is currently December 4th, and it's almost 10:30, not that matters, but it's December 4th, 2024. One of the next big updates that comes out for Warframe is going to be called 1999. I won't spoil too much about it or anything else like that, but that's where we are timeline-wise. So this document has covered the last 5 years of major and mainline updates. All right. It will be for things for you to do, things that you can acquire, or just things that are considered content. Basically, can you influence it and can it influence you? Does that make sense? If it's not in that category, it's not in this notepad. All right. So I'm trying to condense everything down. You'll see it a little bit later. Now, if there's any question here, they'll be marked as spoilers. You basically just click and drag to read them. Okay, so don't worry about spoiler stuff. I've tried to keep you covered here. It won't cover every single new mod. It won't cover all of the cosmetics and decorations. And if you do need to go and find anything, you can do Control and F, and you can go and search for particular phrases. So I had like companion there. You can search for particular phrases and then look for what you're looking for. Okay. Right, there is a completions notepad, but I'll get to that in a moment. So let's go ahead and talk about, so what year did you last play? Maybe you stopped playing just slightly after COVID. Maybe it was 2021, and you might be thinking, well, what happened in 2021? What did I miss? Well, first of all, so this is just an example. Here's all of the primes that came out with their weapons. So what weapons came with these primes? These are new warframes that came out with new weapons that came out with those warframes. So again, it gives you like an idea what for you to go collect. You might be thinking, oh, you know, it's any new warframes I can go play about with, or you can just see and you can do it in order. So again, if you need to click further ahead or you need to click further back, go ahead and do so. But it stops in 2019. All right, I'm not going further back than that because this takes a long time to do. New weapons, new companions, and then there'll be certain things as well. I might talk about a couple of new mods, like galvanized mods. It was a new addition to the game, and they're very, very good mods for you to go and acquire. And then this is for you to now go and type in, well, where do I get them, and so forth. You see what I'm saying? I'm not giving you all of the research, but I am telling you that these are things that you can go and do, and you probably should go ahead and do. All right. New war update came out, Railjack got reworked, new quests came out, so you could be like, oh, I didn't do that quest, let's go do that. You get the idea? And so forth and so forth and so forth. Now, again, if I just kind of leave that scrolling on the screen just for like a little bit here, you can see there's quite a lot that brings the notepad together. And my goal was to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of reference, a little bit of an idea as to what happened within that year. Again, things that you can influence or things that influence you. That's what the entire purpose about that is. So one last time, you can find this document below inside the video description. And if it does help you, great. If it doesn't help you, give me some feedback. If there's something that I could do for next time, I'll try. All right, I will try. So furthermore, this is for anyone else here. So away from the notepad, this is going to give you, I'm going to try and give you some directions. You might be thinking, okay, the notepad's cool, Clark. But again, how should I, like, I've booted up the game. I still feel a bit lost. Like, I've loaded in and I've seen all of this and God, I can't even wrap my head around what does this do again and where do I go? All right, let's slow things down. Let's go and give you a little bit of a direction. Number one, when you come back to the game, okay, have fun. in whatever capacity that you're going to have fun in, just have fun, all right? Try not to get overwhelmed, try not to go and stress out. But let me give you a couple of pointers, all right? So first things first, if you're into quests and you want to go and progress the main storyline, let's go and start off here with your codex that's found on your ship on the left-hand side, right? So they've actually changed this now, which looks a lot better. So what you can go and see here is you can see my camera's in the way, sorry. This is main quests, this is Warframe quests, this is side quests, okay? So ideally, what you want to be doing is see all these main quests, you really want to be completing all of these, all right? So whenever you can, this is what you're pushing to do. And if you do complete it all, you'll get this little, see this little icon here? This tells you what you have completed or used in the game, right? So then there's Warframe quests. Maybe you want to go and look a new Warframe, or just do you want to do something, but not make it too important right now. You could do your Warframe quests or even your side quests as well, right? Now, quests are just quests. Not everybody who joins back is going to want to start to do a quest the moment you've come back, and I get that. I don't want to do that. The moment I've rejoined the game, I don't even know where I am. So outside of quests, let's go and do something else then, right? We go towards the navigation at the front of your ship, and we got the star chart. Now, the star chart is broken down into two different kind of categories. Now, there may be some stuff that you see here that you don't have. Again, do your quests. I'm not going to spoil things, all right? I'm trying to limit it. I'm just trying to help you. So do your quests. If you don't see it, you will get it, okay? So this is your star chart. What I would go and do is I would click on Earth, and you see that little flash in there. Now, you may not have this, don't worry, this is just promotion for Warframe 1999. But if something's flashing like that, it means it's something that you can go do. Okay, so if you see any of these flashing, so if I click here and I'm like, oh, this one's flashing, I've not done that mission before. So just start there. Very easy to get back into the game. Just go do a couple of missions, all right? Very easy. And keep doing that across the entire star chart. Keep doing your missions. These are called nodes. And keep doing your junctions right here, okay? Lovely stuff. This will get you progress into the game, and it will give you a bit of direction. Now, a little bit further than that is what you can go and do is you can actually do the star chart technically a second time. So if you've not seen this before, this is called Steel Path. Now, yes, as you see, same kind of planets and whatnot. But again, these enemies are now going to be level 101. So they're all 100 levels higher and stronger than what they were previously. Enemy level goes up, enemy health goes up, enemy shield goes up, but things like resources and mod drops and so forth also go up. Now, Steel Path, I don't know if I'll pop it on the screen here, but just real quickly, Steel Path basically requires you to complete all nodes on the map, but except from a couple. I'll show you. So if you go to stats, you can see your stats here. And if you look for this one here, star chart progress, 248 out of 248. See that there? So once you've kind of basically done that, you should be able to start moving towards Steel Path. However, I'll put it up on the screen here real quickly. You don't need to do currently, this might change in the future. Currently, you don't need to do Mutilus Added V, which is on Eris. You do not need to do Jordas Golem, which is an assassinate mission on Eris. You do not need to do a mission called a node Brutus on Uranus. It's fun to say. It's in Ascension mode. You don't need to do that. And you do not need to do something called Deviri Paradox, which is this one up here. As of how it stands right now, those are the only 4 exclusions that you do not need to do. Everything else in the game, you have to do in order to unlock Steel Path, okay? So if you had Steel Path unlocked in the past, I don't actually know if this works like this, but if you had Steel Path unlocked in the past and you're like, oh, why don't I have it now? That might be why. I don't think it works like that anymore, but I could be wrong. I might be making things up. Okay, so let's say that you're doing that, or maybe you're like, okay, I am doing that and I'm doing these missions, Clark, but I'm still looking for some kind of sense of direction, some kind of sense of reward. Like, I still want to feel like I'm progressing towards something. Okay, sure. Let's break something else down. Up here, see this like little number and whatnot. If you go towards show profile, you have this like little bar that you can go and rank up. This is called Marshy ranking, and you can see all of the different things there for you to go ahead and increase your Marshy ranking. Just for now, if you're looking for different things to go and do, why not just go and try new things? You never know. Warframe could, and just like any game, you ever played like a shooter and sometimes you don't click with an assault rifle, but you click with a shotgun? It could be that, right? And then when you find that gun that you like, you really start to enjoy the game more. Now, this could be the same if you come from an MMORPG background. You might play a class, maybe you play warrior or druid or whatever, and you're like, I'm not really clicking with it, but then you play mage and all of a sudden, whoa, don't mind if I do. Warframe's going to be the same thing here. You're just finding things that click with you. So again, there's lots of different weapons in the game. There's currently 181 primary weapons that exist in the game. There's 141 secondaries. There's 215 melees. There's 103 Warframes. Technically, there's actually 58, but some of these are primed. So there's prime Warframes. But the same goes with all of this as well. There's prime versions. But my point is, there's lots of variety for you to go ahead and try. So you may not know that this might be something new that you would enjoy, but you need to go in and lock it, okay? And you might go, oh, but Clark, you know, can you just give me some good weapons or some good Warframes? Brother, it's subjective, okay? What I like, you may not like, okay? But what you can like is this video. That was smooth. Anyways, so mastery ranking, just go out there, try different things. And if it's not for you, it doesn't matter. Just rank it to level 30 and then throw it away. We call that mastery fodder. And if you are looking to go and train whilst you're getting weapons and so forth, just for now, I'm not going to overcomplicate things. You're getting back into the game. There are better training methods than what I'm about to go and say. So for the love of God, comments, calm down. All right. But just for now, if you need to, look for Sanctuary Onslaught. So just go here. All right. Just go here. You can train some weapons and some Warframes, get some levels, and just get yourself together. You know, feel like you're making some kind of progress or some kind of dent of you getting back into the game. All right. That's basically what's going to be happening there. Furthermore, if you are looking for a little bit more direction, I'm just going to give you maybe like 1 or 2 more tips here, and hopefully that's going to be it from me, because I don't want to spend too much of your time. I'm just appreciating you guys clicked on the video. But something else that you can go and do is have your game crash. I'm just going to keep going, by the way, so I'm going to reboot the back. Let me do this in one take, don't worry about it. But something else that you can go and do is, let's say that you do have a Warframe or you do have a weapon that you really do enjoy. Okay, awesome. What you can now go and do with that Warframe or that weapon is maybe make it stronger, all right? So I just do all this stuff live, it doesn't matter. So we're going to go and make them stronger. You can do this by farming credits. You can do this by farming Endo, whatever it is that you want to go ahead and farm to go to make them a bit better. So I'll show you some visual references in a second. But definitely, let's say that I'm really enjoying Wisp or whatever it is, and I'm looking for a way to go ahead and get stronger and be stronger. All I want to go and do now is just make her stronger, and I'm not going to be able to do that unless I go ahead and farm for some credits or whatever, or I need to go ahead and get some more mods down here. Look at all the different mods that exist in the game. If you guys are like returning, you haven't seen these ones yet. Have you seen those? Have you seen these? What? You seen any of these? Any of those? What are these? What are those? Like, there's lots and lots of different mods in the game, and ideally you want to try and rank them up as well, right? So, and in order to rank them up, you're going to need some Endo, so you're going to need to farm for that. You're going to need some credits, but with that is you becoming stronger, and with you becoming stronger is you going to be having more fun. All right, nothing worse than playing something and feeling like you're underwhelmed or like, oh god, I'm doing no damage or I can't survive. A lot of that progress or a lot of that journey is you I'm yapping. A lot of that progress, a lot of that journey is you just making yourself stronger. Okay, to the point here, Clark. All right. So, you know, learn how to build, learn how to go ahead and get all of this stuff going on. And when you do, again, you'll probably end up having more fun. And then the only thing I can go and say is, again, if all else fails over here, you could do things like Relics, crack open Relics. There's nothing wrong with that. This has been improved as well, so you can see which ones you don't need from here and which ones you do need. They've all got like different ticks and so forth and whatever. You can crack open some Relics, you know. Everyone's farming Relics. Since the beginning of time, when corrupted void towers were out or whatever, everyone's been farming. You'll always find groups and squads and whatever. A friendly reminder, if you don't want to play with people, you can hover over this and click on solo mode, or you can play with just friends, or you can go into public, just in case you didn't know that, and you know, throw it out there. So crack some Relics or whatever, earn some Forma, start forming your Warframes, all right? And then, like I said, again, if all else fails, fashion. You can't go wrong, all right? Maybe try and earn yourself a bit of platinum. Platinum is a currency that you can earn literally for free in Warframe. It has a self-sustaining economy, and this platinum you can end up trading with other players, selling some stuff over to them, some prime parts, and then start buying some cosmetics and make yourself look a little bit nicer, you know? It definitely feels a lot nicer when your character looks nicer, right? So that's basically about it. I think that's without rambling, I'm going to try and keep this less than 15 minutes long. I hope this helps you. Okay, I know Warframe could be a complex game, so you can always find me over at twitch.tv/NoSympathy. If you need to leave a comment underneath, and if you are helpful, maybe you can answer some comments as well, if people are struggling or they want some direction. But at the end of the day, just have fun with it. It's a free-to-play game. You've got nothing to lose by returning and checking it out and seeing what's on. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. Don't convince yourself like you have to play because you've made all this time and progress and it feels like a waste. No, if you need that break, if you feel burned out, or if the game's not for you, don't play it. All right, this goes to every other game out there. Maybe D's not gonna like me saying that, but I'm just gonna be honest. All right, nothing's worse than forcing yourself to play something when you're not having a good time. Okay, so just look after yourselves. All right, hopefully this helps you. Feel free to use notepads, and again, if you did enjoy this, please go and leave a like. If you think there's someone out there who could benefit from a video like this and give them a sense of direction, please go and share the video with your friends. If you're new to this channel, subscribe. All right, if you've got any questions, leave a comment down below. But thank you guys for your time. Good luck with everything as well. Welcome back if you are coming back, but if not, I appreciate you guys being here. Take it easy, everybody. All right, look after yourselves. Bye-bye.